grind, and that's what it takes to be great, though. I want to become legendary. I want to be the best to come through this town. We've had some pretty good players come through here, but I want to be the best.
J.K. Dobbins, a young man on a mission to leave his mark on LaGrange, on Texas high school football, and much more.
Since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to play in the NFL. My mom always told me that I wasn't the same kid as everyone else. I think I was born to be a leader. And I'm saying that humbly, but I just feel like I just gotta win.
Humble beginnings is where Dobbins comes from. His first football memories take him back to Pee-wee practices in the outfield of a softball diamond over at the county fairgrounds.
That's where it all started. And coming back to this place, it just brings a lot of memories. And I remember one of my friends, he was like one of my best friends, and I mean, I don't take any mercy on the football field. And we were doing a drill, and he comes around, and I hit him really hard, and his helmet came off. And this is like the second grade, and he started crying, and like at that time I thought I was gonna lose my best friend.
The competitiveness and the drive to be different, it's always been there for Dobbins.
If I didn't have a 4-touchdown game, then I'd feel upset with myself. And I've always been like that.
Much of that comes from his father, Lawrence Dobbins, a former star running back at LaGrange back in the late 90s.
He gave me the drive. He made me want to be better. And he made me set goals for myself.
While football might have come easy early for JK, there were other parts of his childhood that were much more difficult.
We didn't have a place to stay, so I had to stay with my cousins, my grandparents. When I was little, I didn't have a stable home. And then my dad was a great dad, but he just wanted to provide for me and my mom. So he got in trouble a lot, and he wasn't there sometimes. So it was just me and my mom. And that type of stuff, it's crazy. Like, I haven't been through what a normal kid would go through. And I mean, that makes me stronger, I feel. And seeing all that stuff, it makes me not want to go back to it.
That wasn't all JK went through. On February 22nd, 2014, he lost his father to a stroke at the age of 33.
My dad believed in me. He did. And he's gone now, so whenever that happened, it kind of made me man up even more. I mean, I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime, but when that happened, it made me man up, and it just matured me faster. This is my dad's grave, and then that's his brother. His brother died before him, and this is his grave. I come here and just visit him, and I think it's a coincidence that he passed on the 22nd. I mean, it's my number for football. It's just, I don't know. I look at signs sometimes. I don't know. It's different.
All that he's been through has molded his motivation for the future.
So I have to get to the NFL so I can make my mom retire and be able to get stuff for her that she's never had before, and make my family proud of who I am and what I've done. Because, I mean, not many people in my family have graduated college and all that stuff. So it's those times, dark times, that made me a better person, I feel.
His desire to make this a reality is unmatched. There is no other option in his mind. And yes, J.K. Dobbins is that good. Playing in the NFL is possible. Through 3 years in high school, he has over 5,000 yards rushing, over 70 touchdowns, and he's one of the top-rated recruits in the country. Pretty much every college wants him.
I'm the #1 guy on a lot of people's board. But if they look at me like that and I don't go and produce and have that type of production that they think I should have, then I feel like I failed them and myself. I want to be the greatest, like I said, and if I'm not the greatest, then I'll be upset, and I can't let that happen. I'm not going to let it happen.
JK has made LaGrange a travel destination for coaches like Charlie Strong, even Bob Stoops, but it's Urban Meyer that won him over, and Dobbins is headed to Columbus, Ohio, that is.
At Ohio State, it's like a business. It's like the real world. It's like, they say it's like a mini NFL team because Coach Meyer will get you right, and everything he tells you, it's going to be right, I feel, and it's a great place. It'll help me become better as a person as well, and not just a football player.
But the over-asked question, will he really leave Texas? Is he going to go to college over 1,200 miles away from home?
A lot of people talk recruiting. A lot of people are like, oh, dang, I wish you would have went to Texas or Texas A&M. I hear from other college coaches. Yeah. But that type of stuff doesn't play a role in my recruiting process. It's not a factor because, I mean, I'm eventually going to have to fly around and go far away. If I want to play in the NFL, I'm going to have to go to Green Bay and all over the place.
But before he heads off for college in December, the most high-profile recruit ever to come from this Fayette County town has one thing left on his list to accomplish in LaGrange.
There's one thing I haven't helped him with, and that's win a state championship. And I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try my best to do that this year. And if I don't, then I feel like I failed them and the community. Some people ask me if I feel pressure, but I don't feel none at all because I put more pressure on myself than anyone else.
A title in his senior season would be quite an appropriate send-off for a guy growing into local legend status. In LaGrange, I'm Travis Raycheck for Sports Night.